Hi guys, this is from Ovaniz and today is part 2 of our nurse tutorial and we're going to be making the sitting down nurse cake topper. And by the way, if you're into sculpting a fondant face copied from a picture, stay tuned till the end. And now let's get started. So for today's tutorial, we're going to be using approximately 100 grams of blue fondant, 70 grams of any color fondant because it's going to be covered by the clothes, approximately 30 grams of skin colored fondant, and of course the Ovaniz sculpting tool. Now we're getting a lot of questions about the fondant and the sculpting tools we're using in our tutorial, so I'm going to leave you the link for the most suitable fondant and tools for sculpting in the description box down below. And before we get started, I would like to point out that there are two kinds of fondant faces that you can attach to the sitting nurse body that we are making today. The first one on the left is the regular cartoon-like fondant face, and you can find the tutorial on how to make it on our channel. And the second one is the photo to fondant premier tutorial at ovaniz.com. With this tutorial, you can learn how to sculpt your loved one fondant figure copied from a picture and transform them into any character you like. So if it is your mother, sister, friend's birthday and you would like to make them a special gift, a portrait fondant character of herself, this is the tutorial for you. And we'll talk more about it at the end of this tutorial. And now let's get started. So we are going to start with the pens. So I'm going to take 80 grams of blue fondant and I'm rolling it in between my hands into a long rope shape. I'm trying to take all of the lines and the creases and put them all in one spot. And this is going to be the inside of our pants. This is the way we're going to hide it. And now I'm starting to roll it out. So I'm rolling it in between my hands into this rope shape when it is thicker in the middle and gets thinner on both ends. I'm folding it in half in the middle and we can already see the shape of our pants, so I'm just giving them a little bit more shaping. Next, I'm folding the legs into the way I want the nurse to sit. So I'm basically folding it in the knee area and putting one leg on top of the other. Next, I'm pinching out a knee. I'm making the lines and creases where the legs are bending using a rounded knife. And I'm making indentations at the bottom of the pants using the ball tool. Next, I'm going to make the feet. So I'm taking 2 small pieces of skin colored fondant, 3 grams approximately each, and I'm shaping them into a foot. Repeat with the second feet as well. I'm sorry for stopping this tutorial. I would just like to say that we are preparing a variety of very special videos and tutorials on a variety of fondant figures. And if you would like to be the first one to see those tutorials, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to turn on the notification button. And next we are going to make her some white shoes. So I'm just taking a small piece of white fondant and I'm making the sole and the top of the shoe. After finishing with the shoes, I'm placing the feet into the pants indentations we made earlier. You can use a little bit of water to help your feet stick to the pants. And we are done with the bottom part. Next, we're going to make the body. So I'm taking all of the scraps of fondant I have here. I always like to keep my scraps of fondant because I'm using these scraps for the body. You can save on fondant this way because it's going to be covered with clothes, so it doesn't really matter what color is inside. So I'm taking the 70 grams of this fondant, I roll it in between my hands into this rounded rectangle. And I'm making one side thinner and shaping the waistline. So after we made the rectangle, we need to attach the neck. So take a small piece of skin colored fondant, roll it in between your hands, like so, and attach it at the top. So I'm using the Dresden tool to attach the neck to the body. I'm basically making those stroking motions and attaching the fondant to the body. So stretch out our torso a little bit, make the waistline. I'm pinching out the breast. And we are not paying attention too much to the details because again it's going to be covered with clothes. We're just making the general outline. So because I'm making a v-neck shirt, I'm attaching a little bit more of skin colored fondant. This part is going to be visible. Next, we're taking the blue fondant and we're going to roll it out into this long rectangle. I'm cutting out a very small rounded shape in the middle of our long rectangle for the neck. And just placing it on top of our body. Next, I'm attaching the fondant at the sides. I'm cutting out the v-neck. Very gently, don't cut too deep into the fondant. Next, we're going to make the hands. So I'm taking two small pieces of skin colored fondant, approximately 6 grams each. Roll it in between my hands into this long rope shape. Cut it in half, and I'm making two hands just like so. So I'm rolling it out a little bit thinly on one side and pinching out the hand. Afterwards, I'm pressing with my finger to squish it. And I'm cutting out the fingers. I'm repeating the same with the second hand. Next, we're making the sleeves. So I'm rolling out the blue fondant. And I'm cutting out two small rectangles. And wrapping them around the hands we just made. Next, very gently, I'm attaching our hands to the shoulders, and very gently, we do not want to disform the body we made. I'm attaching the sleeves to the shoulders. You can use your fingers, you can use the Dresden tool, whatever is comfortable for you. Just be very careful, you don't want to disform the figure. Smooth out the seams that you just attached with your fingers. Next, very gently, I'm taking this skewer and I'm putting it through the body we made. Now, if you're noticing, I'm not pushing it through the body because this will disfigure your figure. You need to insert it in those circular motions. This way, it will be easier and you won't disform the body. After inserting the skewer into the body, we're attaching the skewer to the pants. And basically this way we are attaching the top to the bottom. Just like so. I'm pinching out a little elbow. Placing the hands wherever you want them. And this is it, our nurse fondant figure is ready. And what is left is to attach our fondant head. So as I said at the beginning of this video, you have two options. The first one is the cartoon one, and you can find the tutorial at our YouTube channel. And the second one, and I'm really excited to talk about this because this is the best seller at Ovaniz.com, a premium tutorial on making a portrait character out of fondant. This is a product that changed the birthday cakes forever. Just imagine seeing your loved one's face when he sees himself on a cake. I mean, you can make your child, you can make your husband, you can make a celebrity, a wedding cake topper. You can make your child's head attached to a superhero's body. The possibilities are just endless, and this is a truly amazing product. And now for the surprise, we have a special coupon for our YouTube subscribers, 10% off on all of our tutorials on our website. So all you need to do is to receive the discount is to write this code at checkout and you're all set. So thank you guys for watching. All the details are in the description box down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!